Welcome to the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. It is a beautiful night for football here in Cobb County. We have the visiting Westlake Lions, taking on the Pebblebrook Falcons here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
This game is presented by HBCU League Pass Plus. 24/7 live and on-demand coverage of your favorite HBCU sports. Try it for free now by downloading the HBCU League Pass Plus app.
Championship in the trap. This Rollie a trophy, I hold it up. Got me one. They let us get up on no points, it's a wrap. Don't shine every time, it's an open look. Over with.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
All right, welcome back to the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. Got us a good one. Westlake coming in tonight, 4-2, taking on the 3-3 Pebblebrook Falcons. A couple of key players out there to watch for. First thing we want to do, we want to start off on the Westlake side. The Westlake side got a dynamic young running back by the name of Jaden the Jet Thomas. Jaden the Jet Thomas will be leading things and carrying the load for this Westlake team. Now on the other side, we have another dynamic receiver, TJ Holmes. TJ Holmes, young man, has 8 touchdowns through the first 4 games. He's taking them back through the air, on the ground, and on the kickoff return. TJ Holmes does just about everything for this Pebblebrook team. Now, got us a good one. A couple of keys to the game tonight, for success. If you're Pebblebrook, the first key to the game is ground the jet. You want to ground the jet. Jaden Jet Thomas has been the go-to guy for Westbrook all year long. He's been getting it on the ground in bunches. If you're Pebblebrook, you want to put a clamp on the jet. On the other side, number 2, Holmes versus Terrell. Got a guy, TJ Holmes. We talked about him a little bit earlier as a player to watch. He'll be going against Avion Terrell, the Clemson recruit, the Clemson commit, I might say. The younger brother of A.J. Terrell, a big-time DB for this Westlake team. To see those two match up should be great. And on the other side, Keith Phillips in first gear. We're talking about Dwight Phillips, the running back from Pebblebrook. Young man has over 30 college offers, and also he is the 7A state champ in the 100-meter run. I wanted to say 100-yard dash. That tells you how old I am when I say the 100-yard dash. But the 100-meter for GHSA 7A champion, Mr. Dwight Phillips. He's the guy. You want to keep him in first gear. Don't let him get all the way to 5th gear, or it could be a long night. All right, Pebblebrook's the home team here on homecoming night. Pebblebrook, they'll have on all black, gold numbers and the white helmets. Westlake, they'll have on the blue helmets, the blue trousers, and the white shirts with the blue numbers. Here we go. We're getting ready to kick this thing off. Giselle Roosevelt, he'll be handling the kicking duties for Pebblebrook. Back deep is Terrell, and I think that's Sean Smith over in the corner. Number 5, Sean Smith. Here we go. We'll get ready, and now we're underway. It'll be fielded by Smith right around the 15-yard line. He found the seam. He's at the 40. Can he outrace over the 50? 45, 40. One man to beat. He has the angle, and he's brought down. Brought down by Jordan Paul, and what a way to start the game if you're Westlake. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got a flag in the middle of the field. We got a flag. That looks like that maybe they're blocking on a block in the back or a clip somewhere. That's in that area. Look at this replay. Look at the young man. Ooh, had one man to beat. And Jordan Paul comes there and takes those legs out. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Westlake. They're going to move it back, but still excellent starting field position. 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. R.J. Johnson in at quarterback. Johnson, the senior. Jett will be in behind him. Johnson, he'll get his signal from the sideline. They'll have 2 receivers on the short side of the field. That H-back to the left of Johnson. They'll hand it off. The Jett trying to get around the outside, and he's rudely brought down. John Floyd, I think Floyd brings him down. But we have another penalty out here. Let's see what the referees call on this penalty. Got a beautiful night for football here, homecoming night. The crowd is out. All the alumni coming back. Oh, they're going to call personal foul on Pebblebrook. So Pebblebrook, they'll move it up now. It'll be 1st and 10. Got the cheap first down if you're Westlake. First and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. Make that the 14. Referees hovering over the ball. Here we go. It's game time now. They'll send those 2 receivers to the top side of the field. They'll fake the jet sweep, hand it off to Thomas. Thomas running hard up the middle. Thomas will pick up about 6 yards on the carry on the simple trap play. They'll bring up 2nd and about 6. Thomas sending a man in motion. They'll hand it off to the motion man, trying to find his way into the end zone, and he does. Looks like that's going to be a touchdown. Jabari Jones on the jet sweep. Jabari Jones gets the Lions on the board to start the game off. Take a look at Jabari coming around the end, eluding the tackle or putting a hand in the dirt and going into the end zone for the touchdown for Jabari Jones. Just like that, score 6-0. They'll line up for the extra point attempt. Snap, hold, place, kick, and it's good. The score is 7-0. 7-0. Westlake jumps out to the early lead here on the SUVtv Game of the Week.
Welcome back to Earth.
Thanks, it was pretty life-changing.
Dude, it was 8.5 minutes. I didn't even get to finish my burrito.
Technology lets you vacation in space, but to get work done on Earth, you need more than technology. You need CDW.
So with the Cisco hybrid work environment, we can deliver the same network experience to all your offices. Space spaghetti. Securely connecting your team from anywhere.
Houston, we have a solution.
We get it, Greg. You've been to space.
Cisco makes hybrid work possible. CDW makes...
This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you know?
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
All right, Pebblebrook will field it off the bounce. Oh, he found the seam. Cut. Trying to get downfield, and there's a flag on the play. He'll get it out to about the 42-yard line. That's Rico Jones on the return. But we do have a flag on the play. Look at Rico finding the seam. Let's see what the referee calls. They're going to call clipping, block in the back, block in the back. They're going to move it back. But still good starting field position. First and 10 on the 35. I talked to Coach Hood earlier this week. Coach Hood, I said, what does Pebblebrook run? He said, man, we like to run a lot of multiple sets out of the spread. Handed it up underneath to Janarius Jackson. Jackson, he's a senior, committed to Miami of Ohio. He'll be playing in the MAC next year. Picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Here we go. They'll hand it off. Same play to a different guy. This time he breaks the tackle. Has a seam down the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds. Another big pickup for the Pebblebrook offense. Pulling that guard and the tackle, and he managed just to get to the outside, pick up some more yardage. That's Dwight Phillips. Dwight Phillips, he is a speedster. He went to the UGA camp, clocked a 4.28. Yes, sir, a 4.28. Young man is a speedster. They'll hand it off to him this time, trying to get between the tackles. Doesn't go very far. He might pick up about 2 yards on the carry. Jackson in the backfield with Grant. Kamar Grant, he'll hand it off to Jackson. Jackson trying to find a way. Couldn't find much. Met first by Sebastian Winbush. The sophomore linebacker Winbush, first there. Now Kamar Grant. Kamar, he'll have an empty backfield. Four receivers to the wide side of the field. Grant calling for it. Grant with the hard count, couldn't get him to go. 3rd and about 6, ball on the 39-yard line. Grant, here's the pressure, tries to throw up top, caught the back shoulder pass. Caught by T.J. Holmes on the outside. Holmes will catch it and pick up the first down and more off of the back shoulder pass. Look at Grant staying there under pressure from the blitz. Throws that back shoulder pass, and he picks up the first down plus some more. That'll bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. Pebblebrook trying to answer the Westlake score. They'll hand it off to Jackson. Jackson still running hard, trying to run forward. Janarius Jackson picks up maybe 2 yards on the carry. Nope, they're going to say, ooh, they're not going to give him anything. Give him a half a yard on the carry. Grant calling out the signal. He'll hand it off to Jackson one more time, and Jackson goes nowhere. There's that young sophomore again, Sebastian Winbush. Winbush getting in there making plays. Let's look at Winbush read that from his linebacker spot coming up, making that tackle. Winbush coming up, applying the pressure. They'll have 4 receivers to the wide side of the field. It's an empty backfield. Kamar Grant. Grant standing in there. And they took up too much time. Now that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. They're going to move them back. Instead of 3rd and 9, now it's going to be 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. Grant still has the 4 receivers to the wide side of the field. Grant looking, stepped in through the pressure, threw it behind him. Yeah, there's your flag. Pass interference, definitely pass interference. Had a handful of jersey on that one. Let's take a look at that one. Look at that inside slot receiver. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, he grabbed a handful of jersey. Grabbed a handful of jersey, was in too much space. They're going to bring that one up. Let's see where the referee marks it. Mm, 10-yard penalty, so now it's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 9-yard line. Grant has Gillis in the backfield. Now Gillis in the backfield at quarterback. Jerron Gillis, they want to run the Wildcat. We got a timeout. It's a timeout here. The score, 7-0 Westlake on top of Pebblebrook here on the SUVtv game of the week.
When you see the future, defy it. When you see all of the infinite possibilities, free them from the wildest parts of your imagination. Raise the bar and exceed it. Make the road ahead by being the muse and the maker, by making this journey legendary.
When we invest in ourselves, our glow, our vision, our vibe, we all shine. Together, we are black beyond measure.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 8-yard line. Pebblebrook trying to score. Gillis will keep it. He goes nowhere out of that Wildcat formation. They were there waiting on him. The Westlake defense, led by Kendall Farmer, the big defensive tackle. He was there waiting on him the whole time. And it looks like Pebblebrook, they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Chris Benfield will come in and attempt the field goal. Should be a 28-yarder. Here it is. Snap, hold, place, kick. Plenty of leg, and the accuracy is there. Field goal's good. The score, Westlake 7, Pebblebrook 3 here on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. All right, we are back live here in Cobb County. Got us a good one. Score 7-3, Westlake on top of Pebblebrook. Here's the kick, high kick. It'll be fielded on the bounce, right around the 18-yard line. This time Pebblebrook did a lot better job of closing up on those special teams. It'll be first and 10, right around the 35-yard line, depending on the spot. Let's see what this Westlake offense does. Last possession, they had the short field. Made quick work of it and picked up the touchdown. Let's see what they have to do when they have to drive 65 yards down the field. Johnson at quarterback. Jet to his right. There's the option pitch out to Thomas. Thomas trying to get out there, doesn't go very far. Jared Nantaki on the tackle. They'll hand it off on the jet sweep one more time. Ooh, brought down. Brought down with authority right there. Who is that? Tyler Scott. Tyler Scott getting there on Jabari Jones and bringing Jabari down. That'll bring up third and long. Ball on the 36-yard line. Two receivers on both sides of the field. Looking, throws it to this man in the flat. Does he have enough? Oh, he got enough for the first down. Fighting for it. The Jet Thomas. Jaden, the Jet Thomas, manages to pick up some yards. Look at this. After contact, manages to fall forward and still pick up another 5 yards for the first down. First and 10 for Westlake. RJ, now Johnson looking, throws deep down the middle, has a man, has Jones, Jabari Jones working, trying to get to the end zone. And Jabari Jones will be tackled and down right around the 13-yard line. A beautiful pass from Thomas to Jones. And a great grab by Jones to get up there with two hands and pull it down. Thomas will send Jones in motion. They'll hand it back over. Now Thomas stacked up at the line. He doesn't go anywhere. That Pebblebrook defense was there and waiting on him. It was that led by Rawls, Cheyenne Rawls. First man there. Second and goal, ball on the 8-yard line. They'll hand it off to Jones. Jones trying to get to the corner. Stiff arms the man. Still doesn't get to the corner. Good job of bringing him down. Who is that? Jerron Gillis. Gillis was the guy who closed it off, who finished it off. But great job of staying parallel on the sideline. Look at this replay right here. Trying to get him down. Couldn't get him. Was John Floyd, but Gillis coming over the top, staying parallel and bringing him down. Now that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Ball on the 15-yard line. Johnson looking. There's your double move. Johnson, he'll tuck it. Johnson, he picked up maybe about 6 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. And it looks like Westlake will send in their field goal kicking unit. 25-yard field goal attempt. And no good. Omar Kamara kicks it just a bit wide left. And the Pebblebrook defense a whole. The score is 7-3. 7-3 here on the SUVtv game of the week. It's homecoming night, all the homecoming festivities going on here at Pebblebrook High School. A lot of construction going on. They're building on, adding on to Pebblebrook High School. That's SPLOST money coming into effect right now. Modernizing the campus. Making some additions and upgrades to the football stadium also. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Grant back at quarterback. They'll send the man in motion. This time they'll hand it off. Oh, look at that. Coming in the backfield. Making the play for a loss. Harper Holloman. Holloman getting back there in the backfield. A big defensive tackle causing havoc. After a loss of 4, that's about 2nd and 14. New quarterback in the game, Rico Jones. Rico Jones in the game. This time they'll hand it off and still nowhere to go on that read option. The Westlake defensive line was there. Uh-oh, there's your late flag coming in. Uh-oh, looks like tempers flaring just a little bit down there. Pretty sure we're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct. Young men got to be careful. Can't let their emotions get the best of them. Referees huddling, trying to figure out who they're going to make the call on. Yep, they're going to call dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. They're going to call that on Pebblebrook, and they're going to move it back even further. And that's going to bring up 2nd and long. 2nd and about 23. Ball on the 8-yard line. Jones still in at quarterback. Jones throwing over the top. Has a man. Oh, good defense out there by Terrell. Terrell getting in there, getting the hand up and knocking it away. tried to find T.J. Holmes, but Terrell was all over him. Avion Terrell. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 23. Jones in there to punt. Oh, it blocked. It'll take a Westlake roll, though. It'll manage to get back out to the 29-yard line. Here we go. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. The score is 7-3. 7-3. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook. All right, here we go. 1 minute 31 to go. I'm sorry, well, they got to get the clock straight. 1 minute and 11. They'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas upended, brought down by Sheck Lai. Thomas might have picked up about 2 yards on that carry. Clock's running up under a minute. Score 7-3. They'll hand it off, trying to get to that outside, and he's stacked up and brought down hard. Naheem Odinine. Naheem didn't get very far on that carry. That'll bring up 3rd and about 5. 3rd and about 5, ball on the 25-yard line. Westlake trying to get back into the end zone. Oh, there we have it. It's the end of the first on the SUVtv game of the week. Score 7-3. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
I'm to call a credit repair company to fix my credit. Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds. You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
When we invest in ourselves, we all shine. Together, we are black beyond measure.
All right, we're back. We're back. 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5, start of the second period. Having some clock issues. They got to get the clock right. All right, here we go. Now they got the clock right. Third and 5, ball on the 25-yard line. Johnson at quarterback. Thomas and Branford beside him. Getting the play in. Did not get it off in time, and that is a terrible mistake. Coming out of the quarter, you got to get your play off on time. No excuse for that one. Need to know what you're calling. You got a whole extra 3 minutes in between the quarter to figure out your play. They're going to move that back 5 more yards. Third and about 10.5. R.J. Johnson at quarterback. Johnson surveying the field. Johnson dropping back, 3-step drop, looking, being flushed out of the pocket. He'll tuck it. Johnson trying to find that first down. Getting close, and I think he may have got it. Depends on the spot. Johnson trying to take it on his own. And he'll be just a yard short. He'll be a yard short. Going to bring up 4th and 1. Westlake, they're going to keep that offense in the game.
Lions look to go for it on 4th down and plus territory.
Johnson will have Thomas behind him. Now Thomas will move over to his left. Play clock is rolling. Johnson, he'll keep it himself. There's the dump pass to the outside. Got enough for the first down. Hit his tight end wide open in space. Rod Rouse hit the big tight end to pick up the first down. I'll bring up 1st and 10. 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. Westlake trying to add on to the lead. Johnson looking, feeling the pressure. Johnson trying to escape out of it. Johnson, a hard man to get down. He might have, couldn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 3 on that after all the Houdini works from Johnson.
96 is in the building. Thank you, Ms. Lyles.
Pebblebrook's defense seems like it gets stronger closer you get to their goal line. Here we go, Johnson. They'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas finds a hole, running hard. Thomas running over people, carrying people into the end zone. Jaden the Jet Thomas making a believer out of everybody here at homecoming. Look at Thomas getting the handoff. Thomas breaking through tackles, running through arm tackles. Thomas absorbing the contact and scoring the touchdown for Westlake. Had a little bit of movement up front. False start. They're going to move it back 5 yards.
False start on the kick. That'll take it back a few yards. Kick is away.
And the extra point is no good. The extra point is wide left. The score, 13-3, Westlake on top of Pebblebrook here on the SUVtv Game of the Week.
The new GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade.
All right, we're here live in Cobb County. The score, 13-3. 13-3. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook. It's homecoming here in Westlake. Sold out crowd for Westlake. For Pebblebrook. That'll hit. They'll be fielded around the 20, trying to find that gap. And, there's a late flag coming in. A lot of penalties all game long. Let's see who the officials call this one on.
Penalty is on the kicking team.
Looks like they're going to call that one on Westlake. We're going to move it up some. Referees finally have everything together. Going to be first and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Pebblebrook will see if they can move it upfield. Kamar Grant at quarterback. Movement. Movement on the line. They're going to call that one false start. False start against the offense. We'll take it back 5.
That'll make it first and 15.
$10 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Some more movement up front. Another false start on the offense, and we'll keep on going backwards. Now first and 20 for the Eagles. Not too many plays in the playbook for first and 20. Let's see what they call. There's the blitz coming from the outside, picked up. Oh, what a catch by Holmes. The beautiful back shoulder pass and an even better catch by T.J. Holmes. Look at Holmes go up and grab that one with 2 hands and pull it down. Got a flag on the play. I'll have to bring it back some more. An illegal chop block, illegal cut block.
Chop block is the call.
Here in high school, you cannot block below the knees or below the thighs if the person's being engaged by somebody else. So if somebody else is blocking the guy, another guy can't come and hit him in the legs. They're going to call that one every time. So it takes away a beautiful pass and reception, and we're going to pull it back even further. Ball on the 15. First and 26. There's a quick to the outside to Thomas, trying to pick up some yardage. He might have got about 6 or 7 on the carry. By your powers on the reception. Looking, Grant trying to throw over the top, has a man. Looking for pass interference, not going to get it. Home crowd over here highly upset over that one.
Incomplete pass intended for TJ Holmes. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Couldn't get it. Let's take a look, see if he put a hand on him. Oh, yeah, he had a hand on him, riding him down the sideline. That might have should have been a pass interference. Timeout Westlake, timeout Westlake. It's the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
A way to make sure that you are staying on top of your health.
I used to think kombucha, generic probiotics, was going to get me good gut health. Something that I have started implementing is the Super Gut, and it has this like proprietary resistant starch fiber blend. And bro, my bro, it is delicious.
Strengthens your gut biome by feeding the good bacteria in your gut. This stuff regulates digestion and improves glycemic levels.
Typically, you would not get fiber in the standard American diet.
This is almost too good to be a healthy bar. This is too good.
All right, we are back. We're back. 3rd and a country mile, 3rd and 27, 3rd and 27. Ball on the 27-yard line. Empty backfield for Grant. Grant looking, throws to the outside, sets up the screen. Tried to hit Phillips in the open field, and Phillips, he'll pick up about 6 or 7 on that one, Coach. Coach, when it's 3rd and 27, it ain't much you can do, Coach.
You're right about that. Not too much you can do. Yeah, right now.
All right, here we go. They're going to punt it away. Jones will be back deep. Jones will be back to punt. Terrell back deep to receive for Westlake. Wobbly kick. It'll hit around the 25 and fall dead or go out of bounds. They're going to mark it down about the 23-yard line.
At about the 20-yard line. Westlake will start there.
Westlake will start about the 25-yard line. And let's see if they get the ball back in the hands of Jaden Thomas. Jaden Thomas running hard, Coach. He's one of those hard runners, man.
Hey, we've been looking for hard runners all year. So, you know, we're happy to see somebody running hard this time of year. And if you're going to run hard, Sly, this is the time to do it.
There you go.
Getting ready for, during region play, getting ready to go into the playoff.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. R.J. Johnson, the quarterback. Thomas to his right. Johnson, he'll roll out. Hit Jones, tried to hit Jones, but he threw it too high.
And that was their Sly. Just quarterback just didn't set his feet. I think trying to rush the pass. Always fundamentals is always key. You got to set your feet no matter what kind of throw you're going to, running to the right or left. Set your feet and you'll make a perfect throw.
All the time. Jones has been the man so far on the receiving end for Westlake. Caught the ball on various jet sweeps. Caught a slant. Jones, the man with the good hands. They'll hand it off to Thomas, and Thomas slips right there at the line of scrimmage. That turf monster reached up there and got him, Coach. He tried to make that cut.
And lucky for Pebblebrook because he had some daylight. He had an opening there. He stuck his foot in the ground trying to get upfield, but it just slipped on him. I thought he would have been able to come up and get a few more yards on that. Would have been a nice game. Just got back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Johnson, they'll set up the screen to Thomas. Thomas made a man miss. It's a foot race. The Jet in the open field. The Jet pulling away, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Jaden Thomas with the huge pickup for the first down for Westlake.
Perfect time to call the screen play too, Sly. Caught him sleeping a little bit on the Pebblebrook defense. Was able to make a man miss and get up the field. Hey, but that was good effort by that defender for Pebblebrook to not give up on the play and run it down. He may have saved a touchdown and some points being scored on his defense on that play.
Keyshawn Spencer on the tackle. They'll hand it back off to the Jet.
Hand off to the running back. He is stuffed for a short
Jaden
gain.
Thomas stuffed in the hole.
About 3.
And that was a good way to bounce back, kind of get your money back a little bit on that play. They gave up a big play, the previous play, and then came back right there to stuff them in the hole for no gain.
All right, here we go. 2nd and about 7. Ball on the 16-yard line. We got an official timeout. Officials, they decide to hold the play up. There we go. Now they'll restart the clock. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Johnson.
Hand off to the running back.
Nice stiff arm to the outside, trying to get to that corner. Doesn't make it. Tamir Bransford. But we do have some laundry on the field, Coach. There's been a lot of penalties so far in this game, Coach.
Yeah, I think emotions are high. Guys want to get out here and make a name for themselves and put the team on their back and put their team on the map. So guys are out here really pushing the envelope, trying to get that extra edge. See if they can get that victory out here tonight, Sly.
Yes, sir. Illegal formation. They're going to move it back. They'll move it back, and that's going to bring up 2nd and about 13. 2nd and about 13, 5-yard penalty.
Sly, and rightfully so, because, Westlake is trying to say, hey, you got to put a speck on my name. They're still trying to make everybody believe and kind of revere who they always were. Mm-hmm. And Pebblebrook is saying, hey, look, this homecoming. You can't come over here and beat us. I don't care who you are.
Exactly.
So, it's going to be one of those games.
All right, here we go. 2nd and about 13. Bad snap. Johnson will get it. He'll throw it, just threw it too high. And he had a man, Coach. He had Jones.
He actually had 2, Coach. He had 48 right there. It's tight end right there at the flat. I thought had a step on the guy right here at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Here he's open, but he didn't look there. He went for all pay there. I think he might could have brought it down and got to his big guy. Might have had a better chance at completion on that.
Reward the tight ends, man. Reward the big fellas.
You got to, man. You got to. Those guys put in work, man.
Here we go. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. 5 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Johnson getting the signal from the sideline. Johnson, what a hand to get in there and break it up. It was that Carlos Gilmore got in there and broke that up.
That'll bring up 4th down.
And that was a fantastic play by Gilmore, although there's a flag on the play. Probably holding, looks like.
Yeah, that's in that holding range.
But now that goes back to what we talked about. How important was that tackle by 12 running him down at the end of that play right there, not giving up on the play. Exactly what I was talking about 4 plays later. That may have been a game-deciding play.
You're right.
Just being able to come down, hustle, not give up on the play. And like I talked about, I said Pebblebrook stood up after that. They might have gave them some momentum making that play. Let's see if they'll make a stop right here.
Look at the crowd. They got it's homecoming crowd, Coach. They are out and about. They are here jam-packed, standing room only
No,
here at
that's right.
Pebblebrook High School. Here we go.
Tell me about it, Sly, because guess what? I had to try to park in all of it out there, man. Oh, my goodness.
Well, you couldn't find the space, man.
Man, parking lots are full. People are parked all on the side of the road. I mean, I don't see how they got everybody in here tonight.
You know, and then with the construction adding a lot to it, you know, it's the construction on the school.
That's right.
Cut out a lot of parking in a lot of areas just to be at. But I tell you, man, nothing like high school football, man. Nothing like homecoming, man. You hear the PA announcer sitting up here calling out the classes and everybody shouting. I'm not sure I don't know what the oldest class he called out. He said 95. That might have been the oldest one he called so far.
Okay.
I see a couple of folk out there. Look like they might have been here a little bit longer than 95.
Well, hey, I tell you what, they came out tonight, so I give them credit for that.
Yes, sir. Here we go. 4th down, 4th and 12. 4th and 12, ball on the 23-yard line. R.J. Johnson at quarterback. He'll drop back and look. There's the pressure. Oh, there's a flag on the outside.
Incomplete pass on 4th down. There's a flag down.
There's a flag on the outside. Not quite sure who it's going to be on.
Yeah, refs are conferring on that call and holding on the offense.
Yep. Holding on the offense. It's declined. It'll be Pebblebrook ball. Pebblebrook doing a good job of bowing up once the ball gets down inside that red zone. The first drive of the game, they took the kickoff back to the 25. Pretty much an easy touchdown from there. But the next two drives didn't give up much, even though they got in deep.
And I'm sorry. And Pebblebrook, I didn't mean to cut you off that slide. Pebblebrook has made a couple adjustments, I think, you know, to be able to kind of try to slow them down on offense. And like I said, the emotional rush of being homecoming, I think it's kind of kicked in.
1st and 10 Falcons. Rico Jones in at quarterback.
All right, here we go. Jones at quarterback now. Jones throwing over the top. Jones has a cannon, has a man. Oh, got pass interference.
That would be pass interference, and that's why you have to try them, Sly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just can't let them off the hook. You have to try them. Make them cover.
Get out there and make them play. Tried to hit Powers on the play, and Powers had a step on his man.
And the Falcons just got a cheap one.
Pass interference. It'll bring up a new set of downs for the Falcons.
They're walking up off of far. This is high school. This
is not a spot foul.
This is not a spot foul. This is in the NFL.
I know, right? The kids been playing too much Madden, man.
Mm-hmm.
They walking up to what a spot of the foul. Like you said, it's high school, 15 yards. That's it.
Here we go. Jones still in at quarterback. He'll have 3 receivers to the wide side, 2 to the short side. Jones, he'll get that signal from the sideline. Now Jones will keep it. Oh, Jones goes nowhere. He runs into the entire Westlake defensive line.
You're absolutely right. Now we have some extracurricular activity down here on the 50.
And that just isn't smart. That just isn't smart at all. The jaw jacking on the sideline, 30 yards away from the ball, coach. Nowhere close. Look at this right here at the side of your screen right here. Oh, they're kind of out of the screen now. But you got a wide receiver and a DB 30 yards away from the ball. Right there at the 50. They're 30 yards away from the ball over here playing with each other. I'm not sure who they're going to call that one on, but either way, it wasn't very smart.
Yeah, I don't think so either. The whistle had already blown. Usually when that happens, it's time to walk back to the huddle. Time to finish playing.
Exactly.
Now, if that's on Pebblebrook, that's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt bad.
That's going to hurt. Because you have momentum right here with that pass interference going into Westlake's territory. Not quite there yet, but looks like from, the way things were going, you had a chance to kind of catch Westlake on their heels. But right now you're giving them a chance to adjust and also negate any positive or any type of leverage you might have had on Westlake. So, or offsetting penalties.
Yeah, they're going to say offset penalties. I like that call by the referees. Both the kids were wrong. Both of them were wrong. And a lot of times when stuff happens like that, it's usually the second man who gets the penalty. But the refs just say, okay, we're going to call offsetting penalties, and let's keep it moving.
Yeah, kudos to the ref. I think he watched the entire thing to see how it was going to unfold.
2nd and 12. They're trying to figure out the down marker. And now they're saying it's 3rd down. I thought it was.
It should be 2nd down.
It should be 2nd. You had the long pass.
Right. Then you had the personal foul on the next play.
Yeah, you had a quarterback. Yeah, you had the quarterback draw.
Right. So it should be. Yeah. Right. Quarterback draw.
Oh my goodness, that Westlake defensive line was all over him on that one.
Right. And Pebblebrook has gone to have to protect better if they want to have any chance at getting back in this ball game.
I'm telling you, because it just seems like it was a jailbreak on that defensive line. Yes, everybody came after the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thought I saw JV in there too, Sly.
I'm telling you. It's like if you suited up, come and get the quarterback.
Exactly. I thought it looked like the quarterback was giving away something free back there, Sly.
I'm telling you.
The way everybody showed up. Got to protect on this punt.
All right, 4th and 21. They're going to punt it away. Already had one block. Oh, he managed to get that one away. Good job by the punter just getting it away. Ball will be down right around the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 when we get back. 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first half of the SUVtv game of the week.
This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you know?
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
All right, we're back. 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go. They'll send it up back in motion. They'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas trying to find some running room. He'll bounce it to the outside. Thomas will pick up about 2 on the carry. Two-yard carry for Jaden Thomas.
Trying to test that outside of that Falcon defense, Sly. Not much there on that play.
Not much at all. Falcons doing a good job of playing sideline to sideline. Stretching out that field. They'll hand it off one more time. Naheem will have it, and Naheem straight up the middle.
Flag down on the play.
Got a flag in there. Flag came in on that far side of the field.
Yeah, let's see what they're calling here, Sly.
If you're Westlake, you don't want a holding right here. You had the first down with plenty more. Let's see if they give them a, what do they give them? Personal foul. Another personal foul. A lot of personal fouls being called this game.
Good grief. You can't have that if you're Pebblebrook. You're already down. And you're fighting to get back in this game. You cannot afford any extra penalties. You cannot afford to give Westlake any extra yardage.
All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. Johnson still your quarterback. Jaden and Naheem in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Jaden. Thomas breaking the tackle. Thomas still running strong, and Thomas into the end zone one more time. Jaden Thomas. And coach, an arm tackle is not going to bring him down.
You're right. They have to tackle better, Sly, if they want to get 9 down. I mean, Jaden is just doing what he wants to do when he gets the ball. I mean, Pebblebrook has to set the edge, number one, to keep him from getting outside. And number two, they have to tackle better when they have a chance to make that tackle.
Yes, sir. Arm tackles will not bring this young man down. Got to tackle better. Got to tackle better. All right, here's the extra point attempt. Snap, place, hold, kick. And it's good. The score, 20-3 here on homecoming at Pebblebrook High School. Westlake on top. Coach, you're down 20-3. Is 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. What do you do if you're Pebblebrook right now?
Oh, Sly, it's the stuff. I mean, well, you got to try to get it back 1 yard at a time, one possession at a time, one score at a time. So if you're Pebblebrook, what you want to do right now is get a solid return, get on offense, try to play mistake-free football, and see if you can drive down the field and get some points out of this possession. Even if it's 3, that's what you need before going into the half.
Mm-hmm. Got to get something on the scoreboard, Coach.
Got to get something. You have to be able to put it out there in front of your team that you're having successes. That way they'll keep, you keep motivated, keep into the game.
Be loud or go sit with your mom.
All right, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Did they not want the ball?
Wow.
The 2 deep backs, neither one of them wanted the ball, Coach. You don't see that happen too often.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. That's a live ball.
That is a live ball.
That's a live ball. Now, luckily for them, ball went in the end zone. Oh, wait.
Nah, it didn't go in the end zone.
I thought he fumbled it forward in the end zone, but they're giving it to him where he got it down, touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he recovered. He fell on it right around the 2-yard line.
I saw the ball come out at the end of that play, so I
Gotta break 1st and 10, ball on the 2-yard line. Grant in at quarterback. Grant. Quick look to the outside. There's your shuttle screen. Ball ripped away. Ripped out of there. Ahmad Butler. No, I'm sorry. Jericho Washington.
And, by not fielding that ball cleanly, Sly, or early, you put your offense in a bad position. And right here, that was pretty much a gamble, I think, right there on the goal line, trying to come out with a pass on the slant. Cornerback jumped it. Luckily, he wasn't there early enough to pick it off.
Mm-hmm. Could have been 6 points the other way.
Now, if I'm on offense right here, Sly, I spread them out right here, and I quarterback drop the middle.
Let's
try to get some yards.
Empty backfield. Let's see what they do. Looks like blitz is coming from the outside. They'll throw it over the top. And the wide receiver wasn't looking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were on the same page on that right there. He threw the ball to the sideline. Wide receiver seemed like he was trying to go towards the seam a little bit. Not sure if that was supposed to be a corner route or a flag. Well, old school, we call it flag slide. I don't know if he was trying to run a corner route or not. But just miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver ends up in an incompletion.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought quarterback threw it like he was running a post flag. Wide receiver, not quite sure what the wide receiver was running. So, hey.
And they're going to stick with this spread formation right here. Middle's open. Quarterback draw.
Yep. Nobody in the middle of the field. Nobody in the middle of the field at all.
Yeah, that's why I said slide. For me right here, I spread them out. Quarterback draw out the middle, get as many yards as I can. You never know, you might even break it.
But here's the thing about this Westlake defense. This Westlake defensive line have been doing a great job of closing down in the middle and providing that pressure on the quarterback up in the middle.
Right. I totally see that all night. But you got to even give your chance. You even have to give your punter a chance as well.
Yeah.
Because right now where the ball is, it's going to be tight quarters right now. Remember, they've already blocked one tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And see, we're not sure if they're going to, be able to protect down here. What you don't want to do is give up a safety or a touchdown off a block punt, right here going into the half. So if I'm Pebblebrook, I spread them out, quarterback draw, get as many as I can. If I get the first down, great. If not, at least gives us some breathing room to punt the ball down the field.
You're right. Want to help out your punter best as you can. Like you said, just a little bit of breathing room for the punter. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 10. Still with that empty backfield. Nobody in the middle, just like you said, Coach.
Yeah, it's wide open.
Oh, he made a business decision on that one, Coach.
He did.
Quarterback threw it, and I'm going to tell you right now, Jerry and Gillis, he made a business decision. He didn't extend anything for that pass right there. He put his arms up. He didn't put his arms up for that pass right there. Look at this replay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a business decision, Coach.
Yes, sir.
You see, when you see that safety coming over the top right there, you got to think about it. Say, hey.
And, the safety actually could have had a pick on that play had he had his head up, but he was locked in on making that big hit.
Mm-hmm.
So quarterback led him just a little bit too much.
That was one of those when you're the wide receiver. It's like, do I want to try this or do I want to make sure I can play next week? Good punt. It'll go wobbly to the outside. They're going to mark that down right around the 33-yard line. Homecoming crowd here. Homecoming. Got the student section. It's Breast Cancer Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So the kids have on their pink here. A lot of pink dotted throughout the stadium.
It is that time of year, October. And pink throughout the month, man. Guys are spattered up pink wristbands, pink headbands, pink tape, pink turf tape. It's everywhere.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. They'll send Ross over. Ross will go to the other side. They'll hand the play fake. Sends it to Jones. Jones trying to get his second touchdown of the night. He'll be knocked out of bounds right around the 12-yard line. Jones, the last time we saw Westlake, we had Westlake versus Cedar Grove early in the year. Jones was at quarterback.
Yes, he was.
Now Jones is at wide receiver doing it all.
Young man does it all. I think he drove the bus here too, Sly.
He drove the bus. He might have drove the bus here, man. I'm telling you, man. Jones does a little bit of it all for this Westlake team.
And keep your eye on him. He's out there by himself again up top. Keep your eye on him. They may go at him again.
They'll hand it off to Naheem, and Naheem running hard. He'll be pushed out of bounds, refusing to go down.
That's good hard running by Naheem right there. Not going down at contact. And if you're not wrapping his legs up, he said he's not going down.
DJ going crazy down on the sideline, man. Homecoming, man. If ain't nobody doing it, the DJ's keeping the crowd energized.
Yes, he is.
Here we go. They'll hand off to Thomas fumbles. He managed to get it back, but he lost. He got thrown down for a huge loss off of the fumble on the carry.
Yes, sir. Not quite good execution right there by Westlake, and Pebblebrook able to take advantage of it, getting a TFL, what we call TFL, tackle for a loss. Much needed TFL right there for
That's going to bring up third and long, 3rd and 18. Johnson, he'll pull it down, and he'll be sacked from the backside by the Pebblebrook defense. Pebblebrook closing up as they get down close in the red zone. That defense tightening up.
Yes, sir. And Westlake's going with tempo here, Sly.
4th down. Johnson throwing over the top, trying to get Jones. Oh, just a bit too high for Jones. I don't know, Coach. We might have looked at that one, Coach. It did hit him. It might have hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
Might have.
It hit him in his hands. Johnson tried to go up and get that one. They got Johnson listed at about 5'9". I'm going to say that's a generous listing.
And join us an hour before the game for an all-Greek tailgate event. More information on school websites and social media to come.
Pebblebrook will have it. 1st and 10. Oh, sorry. 1st and 10, Pebblebrook will have it. And they're going into that victory formation with 4 seconds to go. We're going to go into the half. The score, 20-3. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook. It's the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus.
HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU. HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins, and welcome to my backyard and CBA Sports. At CBA Sports, we create family fun and a lifetime of memories. From our custom-built court systems, putting greens, synthetic lawn, to complete outdoor living spaces. From a single court to your own backyard fantasy, we can do any or all to accommodate your yard, your budget, and your lifestyle. As president of CBA Sports, I invite you to stop by our design center where you can see and play on all our products. I hope to see you soon.
Tonight's 2022 homecoming is dedicated to the life and legacy of Mr. Tim Atchison, better known as Big Tim, Mr. Pebblebrook. He was an alumnus, friend, and Falcon forever. Tim received his education at Harmony Elementary School, Lindley Middle School, and Pebblebrook High School. Tim was an all-around athlete, participating in track and field, football, soccer, and baseball. Tim earned the name of Mr. Pebblebrook and carried his Falcons' pride everywhere he went. Tim was the community. Tim recruited from all over Metro Atlanta for young boys to move to Mapleton and become a Pebblebrook Falcon. He promoted and supported all businesses in the community. Tim made it a point to make everyone feel and know how important they were. During his professional career, Tim would not work at any other school outside of Pebblebrook Falcons territory. Tim was faithful to the maroon, blue, and white. Tim was also a devout Christian and witnessed to many. Today, his wife, children, and family members are here as the PHS family pays their respects to Big Tim, dedicating this homecoming 2022 game to his life and legacy. We are proud to announce that as we celebrate Pebblebrook's 60th year of excellence, we present him with one of our 6 Alumnus of the Year trophies. Pebblebrook High School, Westlake High School, and all visitors, please stand to your feet and give a round of applause to our forever Falcon, Mr. Pebblebrook, Mr. Tim. Falcon family, it's now time to introduce the homecoming court for 2022. Representing the class of 2026, Tiffany Harris is an enthusiastic student that has worked her way to all honors classes and is a part of the STEAM program. Tiffany is also a rising volleyball star for Pebblebrook's JV and varsity volleyball team. She is very enthusiastic about her school and actively adds to the culture of Pebblebrook. Let's give Tiffany Harris a round of applause. Also from the class of 2026 is Bianca Thomas, the daughter of Jennifer Smith Grant and Bertram Thomas. Bianca is a dance major in the Cobb County Center of Excellence for Performing Arts, a student in the STEAM program, and an honor student with straight A's. Outside of school, she dances at Lisa's Dance Spot, and at school, she's a proud Pebblebrook Falcon. Her future plans include joining multiple leadership organizations and earning a full-ride scholarship to college. Ladies and gentlemen, Bianca Thomas. Next from the class of 2026, 9th grader Callie McIntyre. She is the daughter of Rebecca and Kevin McIntyre. She is a freshman dance major and drama minor in the Performing Arts Magnet program. Callie is also a company member of the Georgia Metropolitan Dance Theater. Callie McIntyre. Next, from the class of 2026, Prince Warren Christopher Hendricks. He is an honor roll student and the son of Warren Hendricks and Janetta Hendricks. He is a CCC EPA student who is majoring in vocal and minoring in drama and piano. Warren Christopher Hendricks, ladies and gentlemen. And he is the 9th grade Prince, so he was voted that by his classmates. Let's give him a round of applause. Next we have our 9th grade princess, voted as such by her classmates, Miss Gabrielle Killens. Excuse me, that's Gabrielle Killens, daughter of Brian and Gisetta Killens. She is a proud member of CCC EPA. Her drama major has served her well as she has been the lead actress in multiple stage plays in New Orleans. Princess is a volleyball player, a member of the gifting program, and has a bright future ahead of herself. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Gabrielle Killens. Next up, we have Sage Cabral. She is the daughter of Stephen and Shanika Cabral. She is a STEAM Academy member for advanced academic student, drama major in CCC EPA, and on the varsity cheerleading team. Sage is also a scholar in the STEAM Harvard Debate Council. Up next, we have Ms. Courtney Hines. She's a STEAM Academy for advanced academic student, where she takes a variety of AP and honors classes. Along with a rigorous academic schedule, she plays both JV and varsity volleyball. Courtney Hines. Up next, we have Marley Irving. Marley is a sophomore who engages in many activities in school. She is a member of the CCC EPA program as a dance major and technical theater minor. She's a part of the tennis team and beta club. Marley likes attending Pebblebrook due to the amazing community and opportunities. Marley Irving. And now our 10th grade Prince, as voted by his classmates, Mr. Jeremiah McCall. Representing the class of 2025, he's a musical theater major who's very passionate about the arts. He's proud to be a part of CCC EPA, the STEAM Academy for Advanced Academics, Beta Club, and the competitive cheer team. Prince Jeremiah McCall. Our 10th grade princess, as voted by her peers, is Miss Ari Burton. Ari is an honor roll student, a member of the fabulous Falconettes, a CCC EPA vocal major with a drama minor, and a member of Beta Club. Your 10th grade princess, Ari Burton. Next up, we have Ayana Anderson. Ayana is the daughter of April Anderson. She is a CCC EPA dance major and drama minor. She's an honor roll student who is bold, confident, and courageous. Miss Ayana Anderson. we have Brooklyn Scott. Lovely, thank you, Brooklyn. And now for our 11th grade prince, as voted by his peers, Mr. Amari Ned. Amari Ned is the captain of the varsity cross-country team and a track and field athlete. Amari is a STEAM Academy student and a manager for the varsity and JV volleyball teams. He is also an honor roll student. Mr. Amari Ned. Up next, we have senior October Price, the coach gesture. October was a part of the technical theater program for the past 3 years, and a part of NHS and the Beta Club last year. They have come to represent the trans and non-binary, as well as the other queer students of DHS. Senior October Price. Up next, we have senior Zipporah Wells. Zipporah is a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, tennis team, and a fabulous falconer, all while being an honor roll student. Ladies and gentlemen, Zipporah Wells. And next we have senior Gerard Boswell. Gerard is the son of Janie and Henderson Boswell. He is a proud president of Fellowship of Christian Athletes and a former member of the mighty Marching Machine. Outside of school, he is a member of the Boy Scouts and is a certified lifeguard. Gerard Boswell. Up next, we have senior Dominique Williams. Dominique is the daughter of Anthony and Cassandra Williams. She is an AP and honor student. Outside of school, she's a proud captain at Lisa's Dance Spot, where she has been a competitive dancer for over 10 years. At Pebblebrook, she has been a part of the Robotics Club, CCCPA, Student Government, Beta Club, Spanish National Honor Society, National Honor Society, Principals Advisory Committee, Black Student Union, and more. Dominique Williams, ladies and gentlemen. And now, for your homecoming king for 2022 Pebblebrook High School, as voted by his peers, Mr. Jahan Arkell. He is the son of Karima Arkell. Jahan is a former athlete in the Pebblebrook basketball program. He is a respectful young man who is determined to be successful in all that he does in life. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jahan Arkell, your homecoming king for 2022. And now, your queen, your homecoming queen for 2022 Pebblebrook High School, Miss Janice Waldron. Janice is a proud member of the Pebblebrook community. She is She's a well-rounded individual known for her athletic, academic, and artistic abilities. Being a member of numerous clubs, she also plays on the varsity basketball, softball, and lacrosse teams. And now the softball team is going to the playoffs for the first time this season. So thank you, Janice Waldron, for being a part of that. Ladies and gentlemen, your homecoming king and queen, Mr. Jahan Arkell and Miss Janice Waldron.
When you work in IT, complaints are part of the job.
Bill says the coffee's weak today.
But since CDW helped us switch to Mac, everyone's happier. Dan from finance likes getting performance without a big price tag. Phoebe digs the power of the Apple M1 chip. Mac is easy to manage, compatible with all our apps, and came pre-configured by CDW. Now we're even getting compliments.
That was Bill again, says he loves his new Mac. He's right about the cop.
Nope, not going in. Not gonna drown today.
Fixing your credit score can be scary, but with Credit Versio, we take the fear out of it.
Okay, you can do this. Be brave. Don't cry again. Hey, this isn't too bad.
Credit Versio helps dispute negative marks on your credit using our state-of-the-art technology that guides you every step of the way. It's never been easier to fix your credit and increase your credit score. Seriously, you can do this. Visit creditversio.com right now to get started.
Get your pickup orders at the same time as your prescriptions at Walgreens.
This is a way to make sure that you are staying on top of your health.
I used to think kombucha, generic probiotics, was going to get me good gut health. Something that I have started implementing is the SuperGut, and it has this like proprietary resistant starch fiber blend. And bro, it is delicious.
Strengthens your gut biome by feeding the good bacteria in your gut. This stuff regulates digestion and improves glycemic levels.
Typically, you would not get fiber in the standard American diet.
This is almost too good to be a healthy bar. This is too good.
When you see the future, defy it. When you see all of the infinite possibilities, free them from the wildest parts of your imagination. Raise the bar and exceed it. Make the road ahead by being the muse and the maker, by making this journey legendary.
It was always a tradition in the family to play saxophone. My mom was a saxophone player.
I started playing in the 7th grade. It makes me happy to know that he's following my footsteps. I'm really honored.
My mom was taking me on a college tour at Shaw University, and she's like, oh, look, DJ, that's the McDonald's I used to go to. This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you.
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
For our crew to go to that same McDonald's she went to, such a big deal for me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
When we invest in ourselves, we're investing in what's next for all of us. Growing, creating, making moves that move us all forward. Together, we are Black beyond measure.
Hi, I'm Dominique Wilkins, and welcome to my backyard and CBA Sports. At CBA Sports, we create family fun and a lifetime of memories. From our custom-built court systems, putting greens, synthetic lawn, to complete outdoor living spaces. From a single court to your own backyard fantasy, we can do any or all to accommodate your yard, your budget, and your lifestyle. As president of CBA Sports, I invite you to stop by our design center where you can see and play on all our products. I hope to see you soon.
It's Tamara Brown with SUVtv at the CP3 Rising Stars Camp.
SUVtv's 2019 NBA Draft Day coverage.
Anthony Edwards Collegiate Decision, presented by the Georgia Hoop Circle on SUVtv.
SUVtv brings the game to the audience.
You give a better focus on the actual game at hand. Sometimes you could tell it's just a running camera by itself sitting there, but with SUVtv, it's more of a personal experience.
Just the exposure, being able to see games that you normally wouldn't be able to see, not only here locally, but across the country.
Those angles make you pick up different things as a coach, as an evaluator. They're giving you great quality, nobody talking in the background. I think it brings basketball to the forefront.
Whether it's a family member was in a different state, they can watch the game, or just bringing in more coverage for these players, or if it just allows us to raise more money for something like Susan G. Komen. And so I think this event has grown because you guys have been a part of it the whole entire time.
SUVtv has given a different light to kids that don't always get the best exposure.
The commentary that goes along with the games, I think, is always interesting.
All right, we're back live to start the second half. Westlake will kick it off, short kickoff. Fielded around the 30. They're going to say his knee was down when he caught it. All right, Coach, that first half was all Westlake. It was all Westlake in the first half. Now, if you're Pebblebrook, what do you tell those Falcons? What did Coach Hood tell those Falcons at halftime, Coach?
Well, I think he had to go in and I think he went in to tell them, this is a game of two halves. Let's block out that first half. Let's start a new game second half. You're not out of it, You're not out of it. We just have to execute better and cut down on the mistakes.
All right, here we go. First and 10, ball on the 31-yard line or 30-yard line. Here we go. Movement up front, so it'll be a dead ball. Referees will get everything switched out. They're going to call false start. So we'll move it back.
And not exactly how you want to start the second half. If you're Pebblebrook, just as I opened up, you want to come out here and play mistake-free football to get back in this game. It's just the beginning of the third quarter, and you're only down 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
You got a long game left to play. They're not out of it yet. You got to play mistake-free football.
All right. Looking, trying to throw over the top. Has a man. Ooh. There's your late flag. It'll come in right there. It'll come in late. He had a hold of his jersey the whole time going down. Let's see. Couldn't see it on that angle right there. But he had a hold of his jersey the whole time, Coach.
Yeah, I had a handful right there. And when you're one-on-one down the middle of the field, it's hard to hide that. Ref's going to call that and see that every time. Got to play clean on the defensive side.
Exactly. They'll move the chains up. Now it'll be second and about 5. No, I'm sorry, still first down. Oh, it hit in the backfield. He'll go nowhere. They tried to get Phillips started. Phillips will go nowhere on that one.
And nothing doing for Phillips on that play. Sly, you mentioned it earlier about how that Westlake front line is just swallowing up anything that comes up in there. If you're Pebblebrook, you might want to try some play action right here, kind of get them off balance because right now Westlake is pinning their ears back and they're coming after the ball. Anybody who has the ball, runner or passer, they're coming after you.
All right, here we go. Hard count. Did they get someone to move?
I think they got their own people to move, Sly.
Oh, my goodness.
Count was so hard, got their own people to jump offside.
That is the 4th false start for Pebblebrook. Pebblebrook that offensive line has to play a lot more discipline.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who jumped on that slide, but as a team, you have to be more disciplined. That's something you have to work on before you can run any play, just being able to be disciplined. Cornerback blitz.
Oh, threw it too high. But, Coach, anytime it hits him in his hands, Coach.
Hit him in the wrong place.
Got to catch it. Hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
His hands. Third down right here, Sly. See if they can pick up a first down, 3rd and 10.
This is a huge third down play for the Falcons. Grant looking. Here's the slack. Good catch by Holmes.
And that'll move the chains. That was an excellent catch right there by Holmes. Good catch.
Holmes showing why he's one of the best receivers in the state right here.
I'm telling you. All hands right there.
Oh, and we got a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
Another flag. Another flag on the play. And I don't know how many penalties Pebblebrook has. But they are easily double-digit penalties and easily triple-digit on the yardage.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to win a ball game with that many penalties. Had some positive going, Sly, but wiped it away with, just not disciplined play.
It'll do it to you every time. When you're not disciplined, it comes back to kill you. Because here you have it. You had a first down. Had a first down on that pass play. Now you're going to back it up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Well, I guess, hey, if I'm Pebblebrook, I go right back to the same play. You got me 10 last time. Let's see if we can get it again.
They're going to go empty backfield. Referees had to explain some things over there to the Pebblebrook coaching staff. A lot of comments. One thing I'm noticing, it might be me or something. It seems like the refs talk to each other a whole lot more, man. There's a lot of talking.
I'm sitting here just watching, and I'm wondering what's going on. I mean, Pebblebrook looks confused. The refs look confused. I'm confused. I'm sure the crowd is confused. Now it looks like they're going to walk something off right here, son. Now, what was that call, Sly?
I have no idea. Was it that false start? I have no idea what was the call, but it is a long third down attempt. 3rd and 20. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here comes the blitz.
And he throws it off.
That should be pass interference.
There's your flag.
Yeah, that should be pass interference. He got there a little bit early.
And here's the thing about this Pebblebrook team. Pebblebrook has world-class sprinters on their team. Number 9 right there going down the field. Dwight Phillips. Dwight Phillips is the 7A state champion in the 100-meter run. So they can take the top off. They can take the lid off. And right now it seems like every time they get a step on them, Westlake says instead of giving up 30 yards, we'll just give up 10 yards with the penalty.
That's what it's looking like. And, that's one thing about high school football. You're not always going to have a fully stacked or balanced team, but you have to find your strengths, and you have to go with those strengths. And maybe right now the strength for Pebblebrook is over the top because that's where they've had the most success. Even though they hadn't completed a pass, they've still been able to move the ball.
All right, here we go. They're looking. Grant will pull it down. Grant falling forward. Grant's a big kid, Coach. They got Grant listed at 6'4", 245 pounds. Coach said he lost some weight. 245, and Coach said he lost some weight. All right, here we go. They're going a little bit of tempo. 4th and 2. Trying to get this first down. Let's see if their quarterback draw it. Grant looking to the side, trying to get his play. Quick pass to the outside. Made a man miss, picked up the first down. T.J. Holmes.
And there he is. So far on this drive, every time they've gotten the ball into Holmes' hands, he's done something positive for this Falcon offense.
Holmes is their go-to guy. Has 8 touchdowns on the year. Grant looking. Grant trying to take the lid off. Oh, hits him in the back.
And I like what Pebblebrook is doing here. I mean, they're making Westlake's defensive backfield earn their money tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They're making them have to cover. And I guess the Falcons are saying, hey, look, we're bound to connect on one of them.
Mm. That's the thought process. We're going to get one of them to fall.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Spread offense again.
They'll get the quick pass outside to Holmes. Holmes might pick up 2 on the play.
So it looks like they're using that little flare pass as like an extended handoff, Sly. You know, since they haven't been able to run the ball up the middle on this stout Westlake defense.
And, you know, one thing about calling the play in for the sideline, on that play, the far wide receiver was still trying to get the play, and they had already called snap. He just turned around and just went and blocked somebody. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Grant looking. Grant. Oh, interception. Jericho Washington with the pick. Now, wait a minute. They threw a flag at the end of the play. Look at Jericho Washington with the interception. Jericho trying to find some room down the sideline. Now, they threw a flag down the sideline. I'm not sure who they're going to call it on. I know exactly who they're going to.
Blocking the back.
No. It's going to go against. It's going to go against Pebblebrook. But the Westlake kid, we ought to pull out the youngster. He might have took a page from Cedar Grove in their acting program. With the way he fell like somebody.
Oh yeah.
He fell like somebody shot him with a shotgun, and the guy barely walked over and touched him. It just happened to be right in my line of sight when I saw it. But he fell like somebody shot him with a shotgun. And the Pebblebrook guy barely touched it.
Well, it looks like there was miscommunication that time.
Yep.
On the offense between the quarterback and the wide receiver results in an interception. But then it looks like unsportsmanlike conduct against the Westlake right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I saw that on the sideline slide. That's why I said I think it was on Westlake. But not sure. We'll see now. They're going back and forth with
I know that Westlake kid, he fell like somebody shot him with a shotgun, man. It was like the dude barely breathed on you. So I guess they are going to call that one on Westlake. They might have called it for bad acting, Coach.
Might have got it for bad acting.
No matter how you look at it, though, it's still going to be 1st and 10 Westlake ball. Jericho Washington got the easiest interception he'll ever get. Now, Coach, you know me. Whenever it's an interception, I believe play action pass straight down the field, wide receiver run a 9 route. I want to go ahead and blow it wide open after the interception. Let's see.
Gotcha. Going heat check, huh?
Let's see what Coach Zachary does. Uh-oh, there's your play action. Oh, he was looking for him deep, couldn't get it. Now that's going to be grounded. He threw that in the center of the field. Nobody was there. He wasn't even outside of the pocket. That should have been grounded.
Let's see. See if the ref is going to drop his flag right here.
Doesn't look like it. But, hey, Coach Zachary, a man after my own heart, man. Hey, after the interception, we go straight down the field. That's what I like to do. I want to take all the air out of the whole crowd. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. Thomas trying to get to the outside. Thomas with that stiff arm. Thomas still running hard. Hey, Coach, man, this kid runs hard, baby.
Yes, sir. He runs hard. And I like that he will not go out of bounds. He will turn it up. He turns the corner.
Another flag on the field, Coach. Another flag.
Goodness.
A lot of laundry out there on the field.
That'll be against Westlake, man. Holding.
But here's the thing, like you said about Thomas, man. Thomas won't go down. He's the guy, an arm tackle isn't going to bring him down. There's no arm tackle going to bring this young man down. You got to bring the pad. My coach used to say, you got to bring a lunch.
Oh, yeah, he's going to make you earn it. I like the way he runs. He doesn't settle for anything. He gets north and south. He has speed to get to the corner, but once he gets there, he's able to go north and south. And he has breakaway speed, pretty much. So he's a hard package to corral back there at that running back spot. Now, Sly, I've been watching my guy over here at Westlake, number 48, right here, the H-back.
Yep, Ross.
Hey, best number on the field, man, 48. Best number in the field, my old number, I think is in the Hall of Fame up there at Mays High School.
Rouse plays a little bit of basketball for Westlake. There's the handoff up the middle. Oh, another flag.
Another flag on the play. Well, I knew something special about that kid when I saw him with that 48 on, Sly. It takes a hell of a man. A hell of a man to wear 48 out there.
Wear 48.
Wear 48.
I hear you. I guess, Coach, I was one step ahead of you. I was 49 in college.
Okay.
Well, 58 in high school, though.
Well, I have respect for 49s. I have respect for 49s.
Coach, we got to figure out 49s and 48s. They might have 48 penalties.
They might have 48 penalties.
Before the night is over.
Yeah,
with.
I wasn't that blessed to be able to get my number in college, Sly. It didn't quite work out that way.
Yeah, I was 58 in high school, but 49 in college.
Gotcha. No, I was a 35 around there, man. 35, that lost number. People don't know if you're a fullback, if you're a linebacker, if you're a D lineman, you're just kind of mystery guy. And that was my number in college.
You're jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Yeah, that was it.
All right, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Johnson. Play action. He'll throw it up underneath. Nice pitch and catch to Butler, Ahmad Butler. Getting into the scorer's book.
Right, a couple of yards on that completion right there. About a 3-yard pass. Hey, but in the stat books, counts as a completion.
There you go.
Just see 48 trot on the field. All right, I get off of that. I just had to kind of, got nostalgia there a little bit, Sly.
Yeah, we called Ross a couple of times last year on the basketball court. First time seeing him on the football field.
Handoff in the backfield.
His body's flying out there, Sly.
The bodies are flying. Hey, one thing you say, they are lowering the pad.
Yes, sir.
They're lowering the pads.
It is definitely a lot of aggression out here. I think that's why we see so many flags, man. Guys are really trying to, win the battle. I don't think everybody's so focused on the war, Sly. I think everybody's so focused on winning their battle. And so it can get heated out there at times.
Big time region matchup. Blitz coming, got him, throw him down.
And I think that was a sack by committee right there, Sly.
Hey, look at that. 49 on the sack right there. Dontavius Phillips.
Listen, man, I'm telling you.
Look at Phillips throwing him down.
It takes a hell of a man to wear 48. And I guess I'll say 49 too, Sly. You're my guy.
There you go. There you go. Hey, and you know what? Give a little bit of history lesson, the reason why they call it a sack. Because he threw him down like a sack of potatoes.
Like a sack of potatoes.
From Deacon Jones. South Carolina State's own Deacon Jones.
Yes, sir. South Carolina State Bulldogs, baby.
Part of the fearsome foursome, I think, up there at the Colts. Threw him down like a sack of potatoes. There's your punt. Fair catch called for. It'll be fair count right there on the 13-yard line. Well, 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. We're on the SUVtv Game of the Week, brought to you by HBCU League Pass Plus. We're going to stay right here. It's getting chilly, Coach. Cheerleaders had to pull out the hoodies.
Yeah, I see it. Starting to cool off. It's that true. Look, it's starting to be true football weather now.
It is true football weather. It's that time of the year, Coach.
It is that time of the year.
But I enjoy this, though. Homecoming, when you got a sellout crowd here at homecoming. Here we go. Phillips running up the middle. Phillips. He'll be pulled down.
That was a good hard run by Phillips, but we have flag on the play.
Another flag on the play. Coach, can we go 4 plays without a flag? Let's set the over-under at 4. Can we do it?
Oh, my goodness. Hey, listen. You're being generous. Looks like that's going to be against Westlake.
Well, here's the thing. I think the fans can say the referees, they're fair.
Yeah.
They're calling penalties on both sides.
Well, I'm wondering if Westlake said, not so fast. You know how guys going to have more penalty yards than us this game because they're getting their share as well.
They'll send Phillips out wide. Empty backfield now. Blitz coming. Flushed out the pocket, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. Grant just wanted to get rid of that one, Coach.
Yes, he did. A lot of pressure in the backfield by Westlake, and Grant just kind of bailed out of there and got rid of the ball.
One thing you say about this defensive front from Westlake, these guys are hungry. They've been applying pressure all night on Grant.
Yes, sir. They have. And, that's impressive considering he's been in the shotgun a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're still getting back there to him.
2nd and 10. Grant with an empty backfield. That back shoulder pass has been there all night long. And we got a flag that came in there late. Now, Coach, is that going to be offensive pass interference?
Nah, I think there's going to be defensive pass interference. That was a great adjustment by the receiver right there to go back shoulder. He was being held on the play. He was able to break away and get back shoulder.
Referee's going to pick up that flag. Yep, was defensive pass interference.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure they declined it because that's more than 15 yards. So
I thought he might have put a hand on him, but guess not. Here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 48. Grant trying to go over the top. Grant has a match.
That's pass interference. Did they call it?
No, they threw another. Yep, there's your pass interference.
Right there. They called it. He pushed it. It was obvious. And again, I mentioned it earlier, Sly. You have to find out what your strength is. Mm-hmm. And right now in this game, Pebblebrook hadn't been able to do too much of anything else. Oh, they're waving it off. They're waving it off.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
You don't see that happen too often.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was –
Let's take a look at that same angle one more time, did he? Look at that end zone angle. That might have been good flag to pick up. I don't think he got him. It was a good flag to pick up. We got a man down.
That's Phillips that's down.
Yeah, that's Phillips. We're going to take a quick commercial break here on the SUVtv Game of the Week. All right, Phillips managed to hop on off to the sideline. He's being looked at by the trainers now. And we got another penalty flag. Another false start against Pebblebrook, Coach.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking right now the refs are probably going to charge a little bit extra at this game, Sly. I think they have a penalty max that they can throw. I mean, listen.
They're trying to find out, man.
Second down for your Falcons.
They'll hand it off, still trying to find some running room, and the running game has not been there. Jandarius Jackson, they tried to run Jackson up the middle. The running game has not been there.
Yeah, the running game is non-existent for Pebblebrook tonight. If I'm Pebblebrook, to try to get that running game, going, you might have to start looking at some misdirection, some type of trapping, things like that, kind of change up the blocking scheme because trying to, block gap or man or straight ahead slide is not working for him tonight.
It is not working. All right, here we go, empty backfield. Grant, he'll look. Grant flushed out of the pocket. Grant throws it to the back. Oh, Coach, it hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
His hands. Hit him in the wrong place, his hands.
It hit him in his hands.
Goodness.
Oh, great job by Grant of getting away from the pressure, and he put that pass on the money, too. Bam, hit him in the bread basket.
Yes, he did. He was able to throw the ball back across his body, get it to the middle of the field. Now, that is a no-no, actually. That's not textbook quarterback play. But in that position, protection had broken down. He was fleeing out the pocket, getting outside the box, had a chance to have the poise and the awareness to come back across the field to find an open receiver. Just receiver dropped the ball.
Gotta catch it, Coach. Gotta catch it.
Yeah, if he catches that, hey, maybe, they still have a chance to get a first down.
That's going to take a Pebblebrook roll. It'll go dead right there on the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Westlake on the 15-yard line here on the SUVtv Game of the Week.
Nope, not going in, not gonna drown today.
Fixing your credit score can be scary, but with Credit Versio, we take the fear out of it.
Okay, you can do this. Be brave. Don't cry again. Hey, this isn't too bad.
Credit Versio helps dispute negative marks on your credit using our state-of-the-art technology that guides you every step of the way. It's never been easier to fix your credit and increase your credit score. Seriously, you can do this. Visit creditversio.com right now to get started.
All right, it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 8-yard line, Quick pass to the outside. Nice pass and catch right there, Zion Williams. Zion Williams to get that one. 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, quick slant right there, able to complete.
I think that's one of those little quick hitters. Want to keep the defense honest. Handing it off. Jaden Thomas. Thomas still running and falling forward, man. One thing about Thomas, he isn't going to fall backwards.
Now that is true. And it looks like he was able to get a couple more yards, brings up 3rd and short.
Such a tough guy. That should have been the stop right there at the line of scrimmage, but he still managed to fight forward for another 3 yards. They'll hand it back to Thomas. He's still running hard up the field.
I almost squirted out of there, Sly.
I thought he was going to break free. Let's see what the referees say. The referee says, oh, he's about a hair short.
Wow.
So that'll bring up 4th and about 3 inches.
Gutsy call, Sly.
Oh, the quarterback sneak.
Looks like they pushed the pile.
And it's a flag came in late right there.
Probably illegal shift. Had a couple of men moving at the same time. And, in football, you can move as many people as you want, but you have to be set for 1 second before the ball snaps. And at that time, they ran up fast trying to catch him off guard with that fast, that quick tempo or fast count. So might have got themselves in a bad position by not being set to snap the ball. And that's why before this play, Sly, I said this is a gutsy call. Because although it seems simple, 4th and short, you're 4th and inside your own 20. I don't know if that's a place that you always go to ball, especially with the lead, Sly.
And my thing is, I think it's trying to be smarter than everybody in the room right there. on that one, I mean, if you're going to run the quarterback sneak, just line up there, go up there and run the quarterback sneak.
Right, I agree. All that extra stuff, and that's the thing about it. This is high school football. So when you look at these things, this is why I said that's a gutsy call. I mean, because you never know exactly how things are going to pan out in high school football. I know you can practice it, you can rehearse it, but once the game comes on, lights are on, a crowd like this, hey, man, sometimes these guys, get a little too overzealous or a little bit too aggressive. And right there, come back to hurt Westlake.
Mm-hmm. And you know me, I'm a proponent of the fullback, Coach. I need an I formation, a strong eye. I need a fullback in there. Let's just line up. If it's half a yard, let's line up and just run straight ahead at you.
Right. And I can see Coach Zachary upset over there trying to ride the officials, but I think in this one he has to take on the chin because that's a call that a coach has to be able to see and make a smart, safe call for your team in that situation. Just like you said, shotgun, then running up with all the motion. I mean, that's not, in my opinion, is not necessarily the smartest call to make.
Well, 1:52 to go in the third period. Score 20-3. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook.
Now, you got to put the ball right here, I'm assuming, Sly.
Yep, you would assume correctly.
I mean, you have to. I mean, it's 4th and 7 or 4th and 6 inside your own 10-yard line, man. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, inside your own 15-yard line. I mean, especially being up, man, you got to protect your lead. Punt the ball, play defense.
There's the pressure. Safety. Safety off of the bad snap. They came in there with the tackle. Huge play for the Pebblebrook defense.
Huge play for Pebblebrook. And Sly, there's still a lot of time left in this ball game. I mean, you have 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And right now with that safety, that makes the score 20-5 and gives your team momentum. Now, right here, they just scored the safety and they get the ball back. So they have a chance to, make a 9-point swing right here, Sly.
Yep. Possibly a two touchdown game.
Absolutely. And that's a situation, Sly, where you called it. Trying to be smarter than everybody else in the room, and now it's cost you some points. In my opinion, when it was 4th and short, punt the ball away. Get out of there, play defense. You've been stopping them all night. They haven't been able to score. Get the ball back. Better field position, and you can go ahead and pad your lead. But in this situation, going for a 4th, kind of trying to be, I think, a little bit greedy. Pebblebrook said they weren't going for it.
That's a good job by Pebblebrook. That's a good job by the Pebblebrook special teams to get back there and try to apply that pressure to block that punt. Well, not to block the punt. But you know what, Coach? Westlake wanted to kick that punt, that rugby-style punt that a lot of teams are going to now. That's when they get that kicker kind of rolling out to his strong leg and trying to kick it off of his strong leg so he can get that roll. But a lot of things have to go in place for that to work. And first of all, the snap has to be there.
Absolutely. And see, that's actually one of those things where coaches are going to that because they're not necessarily having punters that are pedigreed. Mm-hmm. So you let a guy go to a strong suit and kick the ball that way. Now in Australia they kick it, but they grow up doing it that way, so they know how to do it. But when you're trying to do it here, you have to perfected.
Uh-oh, he found the seam. He's going, he's at the 30, the 25, the 10, and he's dragged out of bounds right around the 6-yard line.
There's a flag on the play, Sly.
Another flag on the play. Coach, I'm telling you, these penalty flags.
Yes, sir. Now, let's see. It comes from the opposite side of the field, so let's hope it's not a block that had nothing to do with the play. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I see Pebblebrook's coach talking to the ref right there, so usually that's a strong indicator that it may be against the Falcons. He's trying to plead his case right now. Got to be careful not to get a sideline infraction penalty right here.
And Phillips showing some of that sprinter speed of his.
Showing that speed. I mean, he looked smooth too, Sly, when he was running. He looked real smooth.
And here's the thing. He's just coming off that ankle injury. He was just hurt a couple of minutes ago.
Right.
And I think he retweaked it a little bit on that run.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I think it's going to come back, Sly, because of the fact that I don't know if it was a clip or if it was holding or not on that play. Oh, not sure. No, it's going against Westlake. Excuse me.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, they're walking.
No, I thought, okay. I thought, I was about to say, they changed. I mean, I know I saw it, but, you know, hey, stranger things have happened.
But it's still great field position for Pebblebrook. First and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. They'll hand it off to Jackson up the middle.
And if you're Pebblebrook, you know, this is important right here. If you score right here, you are back in this ballgame. You are back in this ballgame. You want to score right here before it goes to the fourth quarter. Have a minute and 15 seconds left to the quarter.
And off to Jackson one more time. Jackson running hard. Jackson, this time he'll pick up about 4 yards, maybe 5 on the carry.
And now I like what Pebblebrook is doing. Looks like they've kind of made a couple of adjustments right here. Instead of trying to go downhill at them, they're kind of getting the Westlake defense to go moving one way and then cutting back the other way. So they're basically moving the defense in order to attack them. And that's what you want to do.
And another thing I like what they're doing, they're making those safeties come up a little bit closer. Closer you get those safeties to come up, the more wide open over the top is.
And Dr. Jackson. He is just shy of the first down. Bring up 4th and
19 seconds to go in the quarter.
And I can't stress enough how important it is for Pebblebrook to score before the quarter. 19 seconds, ball inside the 15-yard line, 4th and short, convert the first down and try to get a score.
And that's it. That's the end of the third quarter. The score, 20-5. Westlake on top of Pebblebrook here on the SUVtv Game of the Week.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Fourth and inches, quick pass to the outside. They'll get it to Powers. Powers trying to fight his way forward. I don't think he got it.
He didn't make it.
I don't think he got it, Coach.
No, he did not make it.
Great job by the Westlake defense.
Oh, my. And, oh, my. I hate to see that. I hate to see the young men work so hard and then get down so close and, not be able to convert and get anything out of it. I mean, that's just, I really think that,
Coach.
I really think that sequence could have went a lot better, with the plays there. But,
Coach, maybe I'm just old, Coach, man. I tell you, I'm from an era where I love to see a fullback in the game, and let's just run for it. It's fourth and less than one. You got to run it.
You can fall for that.
Mm-hmm.
I say the same thing. I don't like that spread right there trying to go. But, I mean, like I said, that was a strange sequence of plays. But Pebblebrook went with that. Good stop by Westlake.
All right, 1st and 10. Westlake will try to run it up the middle. Nothing going. Nothing going for Thomas. He might have picked up 2 yards on the carry.
And at this point now, Westlake just has to manage the clock. And they can come out here with this victory.
On the jet sweep to Jones. Jones tried to get to the outside. Jones. Jabari Jones having a good game tonight.
And Sly, this is my favorite time of high school football game when we start swag surfing.
That's the crowd out here swag surfing.
Got them swag surfing. You got to love that. Now, this is what you call a classic. This is guaranteed to get any high school football crowd to start swag surfing and crowd surfing.
Here we go. They'll hand it off to Naeem, trying to get to the – was that Ahmad Johnson? Ahmad Johnson. And right now, Westlake has a 15-point lead, 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 2nd and about 11. Bransford, I think he lost a yard on that carry.
Handoff again on the outside. Lee is taken down quickly.
That was good pursuit right there by the Falcon defense.
Number 4, Rico Jones on the tackle.
Yep, Jones coming up hard making the tackle. Jones, senior safety, backup wide receiver, played a little bit
quarterback.
Of quarterback. Yep.
Brings up 3rd down for Westlake.
There's 3rd and 7. Blitz coming up the middle. Ooh. Way to come up on that one. Shine Rawls.
That was good play right there. Good safety play to come up and break up the pass right there. Able to separate the intended receiver from the pass or from the ball there.
I love the way he converged on that ball, Mr. Rawls. Well, that's one of those well-timed blitz right there. They sent everybody in one hole, and then they left the one guy out there kind of by himself. He had a free range to the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Punt will get away. It'll take a Westlake roll. Ball blown dead. Right around the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Westlake.
Well, let's see if Pebblebrook can do something with the ball right here, Sly. You want to try to get something positive going on. Even if you cannot win this game tonight, you want to still have something positive to build off of going into practice next week, getting ready for the your game next week.
All right, here we go. Empty backfield. 4 receivers on the wide side of the field. Blitz coming. They'll get it to the outside to Phillips, and Phillips will pick up 5 on that quick toss.
Now, that was a nice completion and a good game right there for Pebblebrook. Right here, Westlake is probably going to play off for the rest of the game. So, you know, if I'm Pebblebrook, oh, nope, they're coming up a little bit on Phillips. But I was about to say, if I'm Pebblebrook, I'll ride him down the field.
Way to avoid. Oh, almost intercepted. A.J. Smith had a chance at the interception, but, Coach.
Hit him in the wrong place.
Hit him in the worst place possible, Coach.
His hands.
Hit him in his hands.
And that was a good move right there to, you know, good pocket presence right there by your quarterback to dodge that initial hit and pressure. But I don't know. He dodged a bullet on that one. You know, good job. He hit him in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been an interception.
Oh. Had the first down just a bit too high. But once again, Coach, if it hits you in the hands, you're supposed to catch it.
You got to catch it. Hit him in the wrong place, Sly. Worst place possible.
Hit him in his hands.
His hands. And they're not helping the quarterback out any tonight right here. I mean, you know, you got to be able to give your quarterback confidence to be able to throw the ball anywhere in your area.
Exactly.
And right now, he has to put exactly on the money for them to make a catch. And right now, his guy's not being able to help him out tonight.
Although always told as a wide receiver, you want to be an area receiver.
Absolutely.
Now, what I mean by that is a receiver who catches anything in his area.
Absolutely.
That's the type of receiver you need to be. Got a flag.
Legal procedure in the offense.
These penalties.
Now, Sly, I was always, you know, one of those people that try to figure out as a coach, as a spectator, as a fan, as a player, man, how do you jump off sides on punt, man?
I have no idea. The punt is no snap count on punt.
No snap count on punt.
You just go on whenever the center snap the ball.
Exactly.
That's a wobbly punt. It'll get out to the 35. There's a flag. I think you got a clip in the back.
And he finally runs out of bounds at the 35.
Terrell will go out of bounds at the 35, but you got a flag back on the 42-yard line. Possibly a block in the back.
Yep. Looks like that's going to come back.
There have not been a shortage of penalty flags. You know, usually the refs don't have to wash the flags. They may have to wash the flags after a nice game.
Oh, they might need some new ones.
It'll be 1st and 10, Westlake ball. $8:30 to go.
Let's see what they do right here, Sly. Oh, it's going to the air.
Your play action. Oh, and Jones will catch it. Going down the field to the end zone. Did he get in? Zion Williams, touchdown. Zion Williams.
Oh, my goodness. I thought Jones might have taken the ball from him.
And Zion Williams, look at him. Zion turning on the Jets. Zion getting to the pylon. And they're going to call that one a touchdown. Oh, Westlake. And, Coach, he did take it from him. He wasn't the intended receiver. He took it from him, Coach. Give me those cookies.
Yes, he came across out of nowhere. I mean, hey, like you said, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
There it is. "68-yard touchdown pass from Johnson to Williams." The score 27-5, 27-5. The Lions on top of the Eagles. I mean, the Falcons.
Welcome back to Earth.
Thanks, it was pretty life-changing.
Dude, it was 8.5 minutes. I didn't even get to finish my burrito.
Technology lets you vacation in space, but to get work done on Earth, you need more than technology. You need CDW.
So with the Cisco hybrid work environment, we can deliver the same network experience to all your offices. Space spaghetti. Securely connecting your team from anywhere.
Houston, we have a solution.
We get it, Greg. You've been to space.
Cisco makes hybrid work possible. CDW makes it powerful.
This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
You know?
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
Your score 27-5, 27-5, 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And we're going to have offsides on the kickoff.
Another flag on the play. Stoppage of play right there. Cannot leave until the ball is kicked. Cannot cross that line until the ball is kicked, Sly.
A lot of penalties tonight, Coach. I would love to get that penalty counter at the end of the night. See how many was called. Westlake will back it up 5. They'll kick it off from the 35.
Ball on the ground.
Pebblebrook managed to get back on top of it. Football gods watching out for Pebblebrook on homecoming.
Falcons will take over there. 8:14 to go. Students, please contact your rides at this time. Please have your ride ready to pick you up as the game ends. Thank you for your cooperation.
Lets you know it's
about that time.
It's about that time.
Now I was just sitting here thinking, Sly, now what did we do? Well, I was playing. I mean,
I was playing. I caught the bus on. So
right. So, I'm curious. But I don't ever remember hearing guys say, "Call your rides." Of course, you know, hey, we didn't.
Well, we didn't have cell phones back then. We couldn't call our ride.
Right. So what did we do? What did they do?
Your ride just had to know. Oh, that Westlake defensive front has been applying pressure all night long.
Yes, they have.
They haven't given Grant much time back there.
Not at all.
Second at about 12. Grant, quick pass to the outside, trying to make a man miss. Couldn't do it.
You know, Slime, I'm not sure why they stopped attacking over the top. You know, I see Westlake sitting back there, but I mean, listen, hey, man, what do you have to lose?
I think they have an automatic call, though, whenever Westlake comes up on the line and press.
Okay.
I think they automatically run the 9 route.
Well, they're in a cover 2, so there's some holes out there.
There it is.
Yep.
Exploited one of them,
There it
TJ
is.
Holmes.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out why right now Pebblebrook is not able to move the ball down the field because Westlake right now is kind of playing vanilla. They're playing a cover 2, just kind of sitting back, not being aggressive with it. Corner's not up blocking, not up jamming, so it should be open.
Back to Holmes one more time, and he fumbled. Did he get it back?
He did.
He got it back. Wow. It bounced right back into his arms, my goodness. Let's take a look at this one. Good move by TJ on the outside to run that quick slant. And that ball bounced right back into his body.
Right back to him. Like you said, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Now, right up top on the right there, if he just stand up and throw the ball, he's wide open right there in that slot.
Interception. That's his second pick of the night. Jericho Washington with pick number 2 of the night.
Not sure what the quarterback was looking at that time. He threw to the, to the heavily populated side of the field. He had a wide open man up top. I thought he was going to be able to see it and just go hot route. He would have still been running right now, Sly.
Exactly. He threw that one dead in the double coverage. One of those times where I think he had his mind made up before the play was ran.
Right, that's what it looks like.
And that's going to hurt. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go. The score, 27-5. 27-5. Westlake on top. Westlake will have it 1st and 10. Ball will be on the 35-yard line. Let's see if they go deep. No safety over the top. Got to go deep one time, Coach.
No. So you got to go deep, Sly?
Got to go deep. Hey, Coach, I'm a believer, Coach.
Hey, on a turnover?
On a turnover, you always go play action and go deep, Coach.
Gotcha. This is a heat check, huh?
A heat check. Got to test the temperature.
Oh, my goodness. You're an animal, Sly.
And especially if they go to challenge me and not put a safety over the top.
Right. So if they're inviting you to do it, why not? Just go ahead and take it, huh?
Go ahead and take it.
Right now as a coach, Sly, I'm that guy and believer trying to, I'm a global thinker. So right now is when I start getting guys in the game because the game is in hand right now for Westlake. Start getting them in the game, just kind of feed them, paying them for coming to practice, paying them for showing up and being on the scout team, stuff like that.
And then here's the thing about it. You get quality playing time for the youngsters because you never know with football who's going to go down.
Absolutely.
And it's next man up.
Always next man up. And see, this will be a good opportunity to kind of see what you have, in your back pocket if you're a coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you have in your front pocket. You already put that out there. You put up 27 points. Now's the time you get your guys in there. You get some of your main guys out, prevent injury. And then you have some of the other guys in to kind of give them a chance to step up and get some of that experience. And more importantly, get them ready for next year, son.
Yep. Always want to be teaching. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Westlake will have it. And another penalty on the play. We'll stop the clock one more time.
Oh, my goodness.
This time it'll be up against Pebblebrook.
Line up in the neutral zone, offside.
Gives the Lions the first down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. Westlake will have twins on both sides of the field. They'll hand it off to Thomas up underneath. Thomas reverses field. Thomas on the other side. Thomas trying to turn on the Jets, and he's dragged down from behind.
Be a horse collar.
And a horse collar. You got a flag that came in late also. Well, that definitely has to be a horse collar.
Yeah, I think that's what that call is going to be, a horse collar. I saw that from over here. Good grief. You know, didn't need to give Westlake any extra yardage on that slide.
Not at all, but they're going to tack on another 10 or 15 to it.
Oh, no, wait. Looks like it's something going against Westlake?
Yeah, look like they called it against Westlake.
Now, honestly, I did not see any infraction by Westlake on that play. I guess that's why they're trained and we're not.
There you go. That's why they make the big bucks, Coach. Johnson, they'll send the man in motion. They'll fake it to him. They'll hand it off to Thomas. And Thomas goes nowhere. Thomas, oh, no, I thought he was wrapped up.
That should have been offensive face mask.
Referee blew the whistle. Dontavius Phillips was the first man there, but he couldn't bring down Thomas. Well, the referee's going to mark him dead.
Now, 49 for a defensive end looks a bit undersized. He's playing with a cast on, but he's been active all night, Sly. And right there in great position to make the play. However, I'm not sure what happened on that play. They blew it dead, although he wasn't down. Did they call it for progress, or what was that?
I don't know what they called, to be quite honest with you, because it's down. It's third. It'll be third and about 5 on the 49.
Well, listen, the box is still showing 2, though, Sly.
Wow. Yep, it's still second down. My bad. Johnson looking. Johnson feeling the pressure, getting out. Johnson, and he'll just throw that one out of bounds.
And that's a smart play by Johnson right there. He was outside the tackle box, under duress. Smart play, live to fight again. Ball goes back to the original spot, line of scrimmage.
Two minutes, 55 seconds to go in the ball game. Westlake with the ball. Now it's 3rd and 5, Westlake. There's a snap. Oh, and another whistle will blow that one dead before we can.
Right. Legal procedure offense. False start. You know, as a coach, you never want the game to end. You know, you always want a chance to come back and win or continue dominating, either or as a coach, but you never want the game to end. But I think in this case, if I'm coaching and I'm at Pebblebrook, I think we want to go ahead and wrap this up, man. You know, as many penalties we've had on this homecoming, it's between both teams. This has been a sloppy game tonight, Sly.
Too sloppy, too sloppy. There's too many turnovers. You don't expect to see that in game number 7 in the season for these young men. There's your flag. Flag came in late. Coach's booth over here said that's holding, so I think they're going to get their holding call.
I think they called a sideline infraction. Is it sideline warning? Let's see. I hope not. Let's see what it's called. No, it's holding.
Two minutes, 24 seconds to go in the ball game. And it's been all Westlake all game long.
You know, Sly, I thought I was at a football game, but looks like we've been at a tennis game. They've been going back and forth with play. You know, ball's been going up and down the field, back and forth, penalty to penalty. You know, I'm not sure what's going on. Look like we're volleying out here.
I'm telling you, they can't figure out which way they want to go. All those penalties aren't hurting anything either. They're not helping out either. Fair catch caught at around the 35, 37-yard line. Two minutes, 17 seconds to play in the game. Westlake has been in control since the opening kick. Nice job by MJ Adams. MJ Adams getting up there.
Coming up with force, Sly.
MJ Adams coming up with some authority for the tackle for a loss for MJ Adams. Couldn't get that quick slant going right there. That was Powers. It hit him in the wrong place, Coach.
His hands.
It hit him in his hands. Now that's going to bring up 3rd and about 14, ball on the 23-yard line. It's an empty backfield for Pebblebrook. Grant gets the snap. He's looking. Quick pass to the outside. Oh, nice way to converge. What a way to converge, Christian Peterson.
And that's how you play defensive back in that zone defense. You don't have to be in the cover. You don't have to try to make the play on the ball. All you have to do is be in position. The ball is going to come across your face. If you're in position, now you just have to react, break on the ball, make the play. And that's exactly what he did.
Great job of breaking on the ball. Clock running down. Just over a minute. Now we're at a minute to go. Score 27-5. Homecoming night. And looks like Westlake is not going to be the homecoming queen.
He's looking long.
There he is on the outside. Great catch. Way to go up and get it. Myson Pickens.
And again, there it is. Their best weapon tonight has been over the top. That time the safety was late, able to complete the pass. Now, and that's why you want to try to, exploit those holes in that cover 2 defense. Make them have to play. That time safety was late, end up in a big completion.
Here we go. They'll run it one more time. Looking for Holmes. He'll have Holmes. Great catch by Holmes. Holmes catches it with the fingertips. Catches the ball on his fingertips. Great catch.
Yes.
TJ Holmes.
Now right here, what I would like to see your quarterback do is be able to kind of get off that first read at times. He's locking into one side of the field. I think that's why he's been picked off. But he has a spread offense, so it's been some guys open. He just had to kind of look around.
They'll throw it. Almost picked off.
And he got lucky then, Sly. That should have been an interception.
A.J. Smith coming over the top to knock it out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 10, 2nd and 10. 3.7 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the ball game.
Got to go for the end zone on this play right here, Sly.
Grant looking. Grant. He'll pull it down. Now he'll throw it forward. Trying to get across the middle. Did he get in?
It's a touchdown. He got in.
Touchdown, my son Pickens, and there's the light show.
There it is. Last play of the game, but they got it. Uh-oh.
A little bit of extracurricular activity going on there.
I saw it happen.
Uh-oh, there we go.
I saw it happening.
And here we go. We'll see you next week on SUVtv Game of the Week.